If your follow-up is still depending on humans, chances are you're burning money. Not because your team is bad, but because humans forget. Humans have birthdays. Humans have funerals. Humans get sick. Humans go on vacation. AI never does that. So today I'm going to talk through how AI can replace your follow-up system without replacing your sales team. Here's the problem nobody talks about. The average sales rep follows up after day 2. That means a lot if you're watching this and you are having a full manual follow-up process because they get busy. Just like anyone else. A sales rep does not have time to stare at their phone 24/7 or to stare at their email 24/7. So most likely they're going to be busy. They're going to be doing other things. And by the time they have to check their email, check their phone, it's already been a allotted amount of time. And now they're planning on how to reach out to that person. They're trying to do their research. And by the time that's done, the person's already moved on and got on with a competitor. Because unfortunately, buyers don't make decisions in 2 days. They make decisions immediately. If I need something and I am going out trying to find a service for it, and this place is closed, that place is busy, this place people didn't answer their phone call, as long as somebody answers and they're confident and they know their stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and go with that person. They might be more expensive, they might have a worse product, but speed is key in this type of industry. So the average buyer, as we said, is not going to make a decision in 2 days. They need 7 to 12 touches. They need email, SMS, LinkedIn, calls. They need a lot of different things happening to show them that we are interested in their business. And that gap of information, this is where revenue usually goes to die because it doesn't exist. So humans lose this game because humans have limits. They forget, they prioritize wrong, they skip steps, they burn out. And I know I've been there before. I have been on the other side of this where I am just running, and eventually burnout kicks in and I don't know where I am, who I am, what I'm doing, because I've spent way too much manual action on things I should have already automated. So your sales team is no different. They need to have automations running on the back end that will take a lot of this pressure off of them so that the SLA is being met. And even if the SLA is not met, we have a back end nurture that is kicking in and keeping that conversation alive. Because AI doesn't have these problems. AI will follow the system perfectly. AI will do it every single time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. AI will not call in sick. AI will not forget. AI will not have a funeral, wedding, birthday to go to. It's just going to run automatically. And it's funny, we were looking at automation, in this new type of marketing industry because automation has always been around. I mean, we've done automations for companies for the past 15 years, but now that it's a buzzword, everybody's saying, wow, we need more AI, we need more automation, we need these things. Big companies have been doing this for years and years and years, using tools like Marketo, Salesforce, HubSpot, Pardot, Eloqua, and a lot of smaller companies and larger companies are finally waking up to the fact that you can automate these things and you can cut your costs while scaling your business to a higher level. And I am still seeing very, very large companies. By very large, I mean 100 million plus companies who are still doing everything manual because why not? We've always done it this way. And it's because they've not necessarily stepped in. Now, small companies of like 2 or 3 people are going to step into your industry if you're watching this, and they're going to blow you out of the water because they're going to have an automated system that's catching all those customers while you're trying to meet that customer in person and have golf with that customer and take them out to dinner, and you're doing all these manual follow-ups, but they're too busy to get back with you. An automated system's going to be emailing them, texting them, slacking them, messaging them on LinkedIn. It's going to be sending them happy birthdays. It's going to be sending them case studies. Hey, look what we just did. All this is happening automatically while you're chasing the wind, trying to get this person in a room. This is where smaller companies who understand this concept are going to win in 2026. So here's what AI follow-up engines do better than humans ever could. It will sequence messages automatically. It will send at the optimal time. It will personalize at scale. It will monitor behavior in real time. It'll store intent instantly, and AI doesn't guess, it just responds. So AI is going to be listening to all of these things your customer's doing day in, day out, every behavior, every action. I love it because AI is going to respond at the time that the customer is acting. It's not going to wait 2 hours to send that email. They will get that response in seconds. I was just looking at a product the other day, and I just went to the pricing page to see how much it would cost to upgrade, and I jumped off. Immediately, I got an email saying, "Hey, Nathan, this is the owner. I see you are looking at the pricing, looking to upgrade. What do you think about that? I think this would be great for your company because XYZ." And I'm thinking, wow, these guys are awesome. They're on it because they had a system that responded immediately. That system did not wait till the next day to say, "Hey, are you thinking?" It already responded the moment I was looking at this. And guess what? That brought me back to the pricing page to say, well, what was I looking at again? And that was pretty awesome. Submagic, you guys know who you are. That was a pretty good system that you guys were using. So AI works across channels. It personalizes at scale. It sequences automatically. It responds automatically. And AI does this 24/7. So here's what that kind of workflow will look like if you're watching this. A lead comes into the system detects intent, the AI drafts the message, it sends across email, SMS, LinkedIn, whatever channel you want your automated system to respond to that customer in. If the lead engages with that channel, sales team will get an automatic alert saying, "Hey, we saw a lead come in, that lead was red hot." So we engaged, they responded, they made a calendar invite, they made a calendar date, or they want a meeting, they want to talk to sales, whatever the case may be. Now a salesperson's getting a response, an SLA kicks in. There's no manual chasing, there's no dropped balls, there's no awkward just checking in emails. We are responding to that customer where they are, when they are, at the right opportune time. Now, if your sales team doesn't get the alert, or if they don't respond to the alert at the opportune time, that lead is quickly recycled back into the nurture, where we know that we have an automation that can keep that conversation alive while the sales team gets it together. Because sometimes your salesperson's not going to be available, even though we're sending alerts. And we can send alerts many, many different ways. Slack, email, text message, LinkedIn, to the point where they have no excuse. They know that this has gone on. And if they still can't handle their SLA, we can have a system that takes that lead, moves them up the ladder to somebody else, while the nurture on the back end kicks in and follows up with that lead. "Hey, we didn't forget about you. Someone's going to be with you very soon. But in the meantime, why don't you just go ahead and click this link? Let's set up a calendar invite so that you can talk to one of our representatives." We can have that running on the back end so that while your sales team is getting it together, if they're dropping the ball, at least the system follows up, and the system will never drop the ball on this lead. The system will never forget this lead. So this is the power of having an AI and an automated powered system behind your follow-up. So we were helping a client with the same situation of follow-up. They were getting leads, but did not even think about what to do once those leads were coming in. So leads were coming in, and literally 70% of those leads were falling off the back end. They only had enough allocated time to grab 5 out of 25 leads that were coming in every month because it was a manual process. There was one rep that had to call everybody manually. "Hey, let's get lunch. Try to meet up with that person." And by the time that whole process was done, he's gotten through 5 people for the whole month. And then the next month, they got another 30 leads. The other 25 have already died cold, never been reached out to. So the fact that we were able to write up a plan that fixes this, you're now talking about tripling the revenue on month by month basis, simply because we took him and the manual action out of the equation, and we put together an automation that was running these things automatically following up with the customer, automatically setting them up, automatically pushing them to set their own calendar time when they're available, so that this person no longer has to manually chase these people around. And that alone took a lot of stress off of him, a lot of stress off the company, raised the company revenue by 6 figures for that year, while not even adding a single new rep, not adding another receptionist, not adding another virtual assistant, which he thought he needed, simply because we put a system in place that runs itself. So this isn't just about automation, it's about leverage. So AI gives your best people back their time and gives your buyers a better experience. So if you don't have that running for your company, you're gonna have burnt out sales reps, you're gonna have burnt out customer service reps, you're gonna have a burnt out system, and you're going to plateau. You're not gonna be able to scale when you're limiting your company on the backbone of somebody who is limited in his or her time. This only happens when you install an automated system that has no limitations, that can run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If somebody overseas fills out a form, the system responds at 4 in the morning while you're asleep. And this is what you want for your company. In this situation, everybody gets their time back, nobody's stressed out, nobody's burning out, and everyone wins. So let your systems do the mundane, repetitive tasks so that the humans can do what humans do best and focus on the relationships with your current customers and future customers. So if that makes sense to you guys, thank you for watching. If you want to see a full blueprint of how this works, and if you want to watch me build a system like this live, go ahead and click the link, sign up for our school newsletter, and we will send you whenever we have our live recording dates. And you can watch me build these type of systems live across multiple CRMs, and this will be a huge benefit to you if you are an actual builder of these type of systems, or if you want to learn the ins and outs of it. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.